Okay, this is going to be part 91 of our $1 million challenge journey. So we started on $10,000 about 5 months ago. We are now at 92,000. If you've been following our YouTube series, you would see every single trade is transparent, and we also hit over 100,000 in P&L as well. So we currently have 4.6k in unrealized P&L. Let's go ahead and look at our history because I like to be super transparent and show you guys my wins and my losses, since nobody does this on YouTube or Twitter or anywhere on social media. So we currently have 92,000 in our account. We made a little bit of money back in the last couple of days. So we're up only 2k or 2% for the last week. But as you can see, we had a bit of a drawdown, and our cumulative P&L from $10,000 over 5 months ago is looking pretty good overall. So this is the account. I just like to start every video like this to show you guys that this is a real account. I'm not demo trading. I'm not only showing you my wins and cherry picking trades, or even worse, showing you my Excel spreadsheet with wins on it. No one else does this on YouTube. So there we go. Right. So let's do some updates on our recent trades. So let's go on our recent trade history, and everything is synced on the Telegram bot. So all of the trades that I do live are synced to the bot, and we can go through them. So today is the 19th, so only 4 changes. Right, so we can go to the most recent ones. So I decreased my position on Merle. This was just a few minutes ago. So let's go ahead and have a look. I was very bullish on Merle a few days ago, but it looks a little bit boring. So I'd reduce my exposure. So now we have only $3,000 of Merle currently open, or you can see the current size. So let's go ahead and check the others. There we go. So we've got SKL as well. So let's go on SKL. And you can see we decreased our long as well. So we have only $4,100 of exposure to the long side of SKL. So it's a long trade. I've also closed a bearer trade. So close a bearer long, and I closed an XCX long. So completely closed out. So this is our bearer trade. Initial entry, and you can see we closed it out a few times, and we also closed out XCX. There we go, we closed out XCX. So that's really it for our account. Let's close this position, the order. So that's kind of our account. We made a little bit of money back from yesterday, probably just under 2k. So our account is looking okay, I would say. Our biggest position still by far is Hyperliquid, and I do not think I will be taking profits on it just yet. We've got ATH, which I entered, I think, yesterday. So we're going to hold that. Should probably consider de-risking. Let's have a look. Let me refresh this. Yeah, I'll probably still hold ATH. Our Omni Long is finally moving, so at least something is moving. Right, so Omni Long is up about 20% from entry. I'm going to continue holding this trade. I don't think I want to be taking profits just yet. Yeah, I'm going to continue holding Omni. And that's really it. I don't think there's too much crazy shit going on. So if those of you guys who are still watching for this part of the video, I think 80% of you almost are not subscribed. So if you want to see how we perform on that challenge when we hit 1 million and when we hit our other important numbers, so at 250k, I'm going to release a special video for everyone. So hit this subscribe button if you want to stay updated with that and not miss out on anything that goes on. That being said, I will also, as you guys can see, I will also post my losses as well. So super transparent, and hopefully that will be useful to those of you who actually want to learn to trade properly and to follow someone who is not LARPing. Okay, so let's look at BTC. Let's do a quick analysis. I don't think much has changed since yesterday, but we can have a look. Okay, so on the daily, still massive uptrend. 8 hour, yeah, kind of in the middle of the range. This is a big range. Like this is a range, right? Range mid. Nothing really to do here. On the 1 hour, definitely a good time to be buying BTC. As you can see, we're making a series of higher highs and higher lows. So my brain just naturally wants to look at this, something along these lines. So definitely BTC is the stronger of the two between ETH and Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin looks much stronger. So that's quite interesting. Solana also retracing quite a bit. Hyperliquid, like the whole market is really retracing. So you just have to be picking the coins which are retracing less, if that makes sense. And some coins showing a lot of strength, like WLFI, World Liberty. It is obviously a shit coin, but you know, it looks like this is some sort of range. So if prices come back down to here, probably a decent spot to be buying at this level. Yeah, probably a decent spot to be buying at this level. Let's look at Nvidia just as a quick one. Yeah, Nvidia is fine. RZLT is fine. SPX is doing great. Gold is looking fucking strong. That's why I never sold any. Actually should have bought some on this dip. But anyway, keep holding gold. If you guys have been following my previous videos, I would have mentioned that you should be buying gold on all these dips, which I have been as well. And finally, let's look at altcoins, if there's anything really juicy going on. So volume, still ETH holding the most volume, getting very close to BTC. Dogecoin, not interested, even though the volume is high. AVAX, right? AVAX is clearly the market leader. I don't know what the news is, some sort of treasury or some front running of the news, but AVAX is looking very strong. I'm going to put that on my top of the strong list. So AVAX I really like. BNB, yeah, it's not a surprise. I really like it. We've got, yeah, SUI, WLFI. Like this shit, I swear this shit is going to pump. WLFI. Yeah, it's pretty tempting to... I'm going to set an alert. Yeah, here. This shit is looking tempting to me. It just looks like... It looks like we found the bottom. You know, right here. We're building a range. And prices keep sort of grinding up whilst the market is looking weak. On really high volume. It just seems like there's something going on there. Pump is slowly retracing. Right? This is why I say the markets are not easy. You had this time to buy pump on dips, but it kind of just is falling over. So it's pretty boring. ENA is looking kind of shit. I'm still holding my macro position. Yeah, this is absolute scam on Duck. No idea what this is. DAM is looking good-ish. It's looking good-ish. I have no idea what these new coins are. STBL. How is MEXC doing? Yeah, this shit is a scam. Just look at the open interest. Let's go on the 4 hour. Just look at the open interest build up, right? You can see here, open interest increasing, prices falling. I mean, don't want to read too much into it. You are assuming that people are shorting, but you know, could just be accumulating longs and selling spot here. And then here, the same thing. You got open interest completely disappearing. So in the futures markets, people are just closing out their positions. I'm assuming if you're an insider, one of those insiders on MYX that are pumping the prices through longing spot on the market, you probably all of this time you're probably just accumulating longs, holding on to them, and then pumping spot prices, and then you're dumping your future longs, taking profit on those future longs, on because the spot supply is very, very limited. Anyway, I don't really know too much about this, but that would make sense to me. I haven't traded this really. I think that's it. So to wrap up, guys, we have 92,200 on our account, made some money back. I'm going to be migrating the Telegram community to Discord. So I'm in the process, a fucking painful process of building the Discord group. So that will take some time, but everything is going to be migrated from Telegram. All the alerts, everything will be migrated to Discord. If you have any questions, you can just message me on my Twitter as well. And everything I trade, everything is super transparent. I don't think there's a single other channel which does this. Publicly turn 10K to 100K with all the track record, docs, daily trades, everything like this. And I think that's it. I'm going to upload this as part 94. I think I found my thumbnail, hopefully, that I will stick with. Who knows? And yeah, I'll update you guys tomorrow how we are doing on our challenge, what our progress is on these trades, and hopefully we find more opportunities as they come. Cool. Peace.